Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. Just want to do a quick video. Alright, today's video is going to be on the Steelgreen. And what we did today, I seen this on the Facebook page of Steelgreen owner operators. And I've had this issue too. We've got the Vanguard engine on ours. It's a 36 Steelgreen. It's down in there. Anyways, this is 21 horsepower. So the problem we've had with it ever since I brought it was, to me, it felt like it just did not have enough power, especially going up hills and whatnot. We would lose power, and almost to where the machine was shutting off. And I've contacted the guys at Steelgreen company, and man, they're great. Matt, all the guys. And this video is going to be a shout out to the God, I can't think of his name, but I'm sure if he watches this, he knows what I'm talking about. He helped me this afternoon on some other stuff I'm fixing to get into real quick. So anyways, on the Facebook page, we seen where they went with the bigger filter. Okay, now this is a Napa filter. What that was on Facebook was a Wix, but Napa told me there's the number for the Napa. It is the same filter, just is a Napa filter. While the number's just a hair off, but it fit on there. And we changed. We went to a bigger filter. This is what came with it. Let me see that. I hadn't changed the oil in it because they recommend 500. I'm at 263. But anyways, so I seen that, and I seen some of the guys talking about it, and they said after they did it, it was a whole completely different machine as far as, you know, climbing, getting up hills and all that. It just gave the hydro seem like it more boost or whatever. So just what I've done just now, going up some hills around my house, it seems like it's a night and day difference. I won't know until I got 1 yard for sure. Every time I go up this hill, it always cuts out on me. So I'm going to try that out tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. So we went with the Napa. The oil they recommended is full synthetic 15W50. So that's what we put in. And this took right at just a hair over 4.5 quarts. And as you can see, I'm actually a little higher than 4 right there. Should have stopped right there, but you see right there we went, but I think it'll be okay. So night and day difference already. From what I can see, I can tell a difference. So if you guys are having problems with that, that's probably might be the solution. But I did call Steelgreen, and I did talk to them before I did anything. I wanted to make sure, you know, I wasn't going to do anything to hurt the machine, and they told me it was completely fine. Now the other issue we were having is here. Okay, now on my pressure gauge, we run up 40, of course. The last couple of weeks we've been getting all kinds of crazy numbers. We kick the pump on, sometimes it'd get to 20, 25, or sometimes it go all the way to 50. It would never stay steady until I had to control the valve here and then get it to 40. And then once I shut the pump off to make my turn and then hit it back on, same thing, we were either low pressure or high pressure, but never going back to 40 as usual. So I thought it was the regulator valve. So as usual, I call Steelgreen, and this is where I really want to shout out these guys. Anytime I've ever had an issue with this machine, and it hadn't been very many, but when I have, man, they were always willing to help. You always get somebody, and they will stay on the line until you get it worked out. So me and, like I said, I'm sorry, man, I forgot your name, but he was on the line with me for a good 30 minutes. We were running the machine. He talked me through it. So what we finally figured out, he told me, because this metal piece was popping up, so he told me we need to we pulled that out, twisted this off, and inside there's an exact same thing, same kind of washer thing, and that was off of it. So it wasn't letting this go up and down like it was supposed to, is the way he explained it to me. So after all going troubleshooting everything else, we found out that this is good. There's nothing wrong. And even after we figured that out, you know, this will show you what kind of guys these people are. He's still going to send me one out anyways. He said, I'm still going to send you one out just in case. So it took a minute because this thing is a pain in the butt to get in there, but I got it in there. Everything's holding pressure. Let me show you. I'll start it and come over here real quick and spray. So that fixed that problem. So like I said, basically you pop that little, whatever you call it, I call it like a horseshoe washer. There's a groove that's cut into this. You pop that out, screw this to your left, this comes off, you just keep screwing, and there's the same thing, same identical. There's a washer in that little lock thing. Well, that had come off, so it wouldn't allow, this wasn't moving up and down with the valve thing, so that's why it was causing pressure issue. And like I said, he walked me through it, told me everything, stayed on the phone with me the whole time. We must have been on the phone 30-40 minutes, and got me through it. Now it works just fine. So now if I have an issue, I know where to go to. But even though we've got it, they're still sending me another part, so that's cool of them. So that right there, you know, that just kind of, man, it kind of seals it down. You guys know how important customer service is, and these guys, like I said, every time I've ever had any little stupid issue I've ever had, I call them, they're on the phone, and they will sit there and work it through with me until we got the problem solved. So I wanted to make a quick short video. Shout out to Steelgreen, the guys out there, they're fabulous. If you're on the fence between a Z spray, I'm not going to dog a Z spray and their customer service. I have no idea what it is, but I can tell you right now, Steelgreen is man, it's 10 stars and more. I've had this machine for 2 years, and in those 2 years I've had excellent service through Steelgreen. Matt, all them guys are up there are great. Anytime I've ever had an issue, I've had Matt, actually, you know, one of the owners, or he might be the whole owner, I don't know, but anyways, call me, text me, hey man, how's it going? They reach out to you like that, very personal. It makes it feel good, because these are a big investment. They're expensive machines, and they're well worth the money on them. But not only, you know, just having a great machine, that's great, but when you get the customer service which Steelgreen provides, I mean, you're in heaven on that deal. So like I said, if you're on the fence, I can just tell you from what I know, Steelgreen, man, they're going to have my business for as long as I'm in the weed control business. We'll continue to buy. We were looking at buying a new one, 52, this summer. It was that or another mower, and we kind of went with which y'all seen that over there, the Z36. But we're still going to do the 52 this year. We didn't get, one of the biggest reasons we did not get a 52 was just for the simple fact I wanted to see how the next year played out, because we're down at least 50% of what we've been doing. As you guys that do weed control know, fertilizers and chemicals are through the roof. This time of year, I probably maybe would have put about 6 pallets, 7 of fertilizer. I'm barely put out maybe a pallet and a half, maybe 2 at the max. I don't think I even put that much out. The price is just insane, and the chemicals are insane, and you know, obviously you've got to go up, and then when you go up, you know, your customers, they just can't afford it. And so we've lost a lot of business in spraying because the customers just cannot pay the prices, and I'm not going to get out there and do this stuff for free. So that's why we put the brakes on it for now. I want to see what it does this winter coming in next year, and if it looks good, because Matt reached out to me about maybe, you know, getting another one, you know, and you know, everybody's got to go up on prices, but just where the chemicals and the fertilizer are, and what we've done this year just put a hurting on us. So we're hoping the weed control business picks back up starting maybe this fall going into next year, and we'll see where we're at. But I definitely, the next thing we're going to get is a 52, and we will be staying with Steelgreen. They got my business for life. But like I said, main thing was getting this hydro, showing you guys on this hydro. Man, it took me like 5 minutes to do this. I watched their video just to make sure. I've never changed the hydro oil on any of my machines. Basically, I watched the video, loosen that up, and there's one back here you loosen up, drain it. I use a little jug right there. I drained it, let it go all the way through, and put it all together, put the filter back on, and fill it up with oil. And that was it. I was done in probably 15 minutes. It took longer to, you know, let the machine drain its oil, but real simple. It looks like it's gonna make a big difference. And that is a big ass filter. You can see my hands too. I mean, it's huge compared to what comes with it. But if you guys are having that problem, try that out. If you guys ever had the regulator problem, definitely check in there. Like I said, take that out, unscrew this, and there's the same exact replica right in the middle, somewhere right in here, and mine was off, so it wouldn't release this valve, so that's why I was having those crazy readings there. So we got that fixed. Everything's fixed, good to go, and we're getting ready to gear up, start getting some pre-emerges down. But again, shout out to my guys at Steelgreen. Thank you for always being there, always answering the phone call, and staying on the phone with us until we get the problem worked out. I've dealt with a lot of reps where they'll just say, well, try this and let us know how it works out. No, not Steelgreen. They stayed on the phone with me until we got the problem worked out, and then even then, you know, if you need anything else, call us. So I appreciate them. So thank you guys, and we'll talk to you later. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you got any questions, holler at me. We're gonna be making another video on that one again, and go from there. I gotta clean up my mess I got going on here. So, oh, if you are gonna do that, I'm telling you right now, get you some. These are the 3 tools I used right here. I don't know where the heck I got this little spike thing. Of course, your steel, get the little wrench they give you, or flathead, and a pair of needle nose, because you're gonna need all that. Because it is a real tiny little spot to get into. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go ahead and go inside, get this uploaded, and get cleaned up, and we'll holler at you later.